How dogs know who's bad and who's good. We all know that dogs have an uncanny ability to sense when someone's intentions are bad. And even if the dog's owner doesn't have the ability to feel the same vibe, we can still see it in the dog's behavior. The way they hold their body, their facial expression, and their overall demeanor. But how do they do it? What are they sensing? And why do some dogs seem to be able to sense these vibes better than others? Why do we rely on man's best friend? Dogs are highly receptive to the feelings of their owners. Their feelings on a person depend largely on how the dog's owner feels. If the owner is uncomfortable around someone, then chances are, the dog will be too. It's important to consider that dogs have a much stronger sense of intuition than humans do. They have even been shown to know when their owners are coming home or if they're lost in an unfamiliar place before we know it ourselves. How do you know your dog trusts you? You should see them show signs of relaxation like lying down or rolling over for you. The more the dog does these things with their owner, the more trusting they become. If a dog doesn't react at all when the owner greets another individual, this means he or she either doesn't recognize him or her as human or recognizes him or her as trustworthy. Owners can also tell who the dog doesn't trust because he'll keep his distance from that person. Seeing what we cannot see. Many people will tell you that dogs are colorblind, but a recent study found that dogs can actually see the color red. They use the light reflecting off objects to distinguish between colors. So what do they see when they look at a person? We're not sure. But we do know this: research has shown that dogs have an uncanny ability to detect bad people, people who want to hurt them or their family members, even when they're in disguise. Smelling when it counts. Dogs are famous for their remarkable sense of smell, but how do they know who to trust? It turns out that dogs can actually detect our emotions through chemical signals in our sweat. When we're happy, scared, angry or even just tired, we emit chemical signals like adrenaline and serotonin into the air around us. Our pets pick up on these chemicals by breathing them in with every breath. They also collect scents when they sniff us as well as when we pet them or come close enough to touch. So next time your dog goes running over to greet someone happily, don't be surprised if it's a good person. But not all people are equally easy for dogs to read. If you're not sure if you can trust someone, give him a quick scratch behind the ears before deciding whether to let him inside.